This message is about what happens after you've done the hard work of letting go. Today marks the shift where your alignment starts working for you instead of against you. If you've released disappointment, burdens, or patterns that keep dimming your light, something settles today, and you can feel it in a way you carry yourself. Welcome to Spiritual Signpost, your 5-minute 5 a.m. guidance through the Matrix. I'm Diana, your psychic medium, intuitive reader, and channel for spirit. These readings are timeless, so whenever this reaches you, it is meant for you. Take a breath, open your heart, grab a tea, and let's begin. Our astrology snapshot for today, February the 3rd, it's a day of integration. The phase after emotional and energetic release, where lessons settle into wisdom. This is the kind of energy where clarity replaces confusion. Choices feel simple because your standards are clearer. This supports harmony, higher guidance, and renewed confidence, not loud or forceful, but grounded and steady. Today may show up as a calm inner knowing about what aligns with you now and what no longer does, without needing to explain or justify yourself. So the question of the day is, where am I honoring my worth instead of revisiting old disappointment? So we begin the reading with 20. I am harmonious. And 14, I am practical. Setting the foundation for today's reading. This combination shows balance restored. You've learned how to integrate your spiritual awareness with real-world actions. This isn't about escaping life. It's about living it from alignment. Now at the center, we have Thoth, which is divine magic, the Ascended Master. This represents higher wisdom. It's accessed through your clarity. When harmony leads, it shows that guidance becomes available only after emotional clutter has been released. You didn't reach this through effort. You reached this through alignment. Then we have number 10. What a big message here. Don't settle for less. This card wanted to be seen. As I was dealing the cards, it was flipped right side up. Okay, so this tells me that your standards have shifted because your self-worth has shifted. You're no longer negotiating with situations that diminish your light. You're not settling. You're a child of the divine, and you deserve to have dreams come true. Don't give up. Then we have 43. Your vibration is rising. As you release those old disappointments, this emotional weight and self-imposed burdens, your energy naturally lifts. This wasn't forced growth, it was allowed growth. You allowed it to happen. You stopped resisting, you started accepting. Now as we move into the tarot, the first card out is the 5 of Cups. And this reflects past disappointment and emotional release. This isn't regret that you're stuck in, it's regret that you've already processed. You've faced it, you've learned from it, right? This is the learning card. And you chose not to live there anymore. You turned around, you looked at those 2 cups behind you. You stopped looking at the spilled cups. So we've got the 3 of Wands next. Is your focus turned forward toward the future, right? Once this emotional weight lifted, expectation returned, right? You began looking ahead. You weren't looking behind you at the past anymore. And not with hope alone, but with trust that something better is unfolding for you. And that's clear because the next card out is the Star card, where your light fully turns back on. Not a little bit, not dimmed, but fully turns back on. It's healing, it's renewal, it's faith returning. This is the moment you remember who you are beneath everything that you've carried. Following that, you've got the King of Swords. And this shows clarity and higher perspective. You're now listening to your higher self instead of emotional noise. Decisions are made from truth now. They're not made from reactions. Because the next card, you have the Ten of Wands. And this confirms the burdens has been released. You're no longer carrying what was never yours to hold. Then we see the Hierophant, showing alignment with higher wisdom and integrity. You're walking in truth now. You're guided by what's right rather than what's familiar. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the Page of Swords. And this represents the awareness, the alert perception. But you're entering this next phase, like it's a clear mind, it's curious, and awake to what's unfolding. You're aware of this. And all together, the spread tells you one clear story. You've released disappointment. You're aligned with higher guidance, and you're reclaiming your worth, and your light is now visible. So what does that mean for you today? This may look like realizing how far you've come without needing proof from anyone else. You may notice that situations or people that have triggered you simply don't have that same hold, that same power over you anymore, and you're noticing it. You might find yourself speaking more clearly, choosing your words more carefully, or deciding not to engage at all where you once would have. Right? This isn't withdrawal, it is self-respect. You're no longer carrying responsibility for things that aren't yours. You may also notice quiet confidence setting in, a sense that you don't need to chase validation or explain your growth to anyone. Right? The boundaries that you've learned to set are working, and your light is visible because you're no longer dimming it to keep the peace. You don't need to shrink to fit somebody else's idea of what you should be or to make them feel comfortable. This is a day where alignment feels natural, effortless. You're not pushing for change, you're living from it. And because of that, life meets you with more ease and more clarity and more respect. So your daily intention today: I honor my alignment, I trust my clarity, and I allow my light to lead the way. And that's what I have for you today. Thank you for joining me. Take what resonates, leave the rest. And if you feel called, subscribe to my channel for daily readings, like, comment, and share. I will be doing a draw at the end of the month for a live reading for those who comment, like, and subscribe. So enjoy your day. Love and blessings.